So, as you build these champions, as you build this strategy, one of the things that I've talked about, and I've mentioned several times, but I want to be really clear with it, right? Is we've talked about if you're trying to market or brand a retail store or a restaurant and you're really starting to build this idea of a destination location and that your marketing is centered around your expertise in the area that your restaurant is expert in or in the area your retail store is expert in, right? It's the idea that step by step, case by case, you're going to identify champions who are your experts. Now, that might be your owner, your manager, your co-managers, or a full-time person. You notice that every time I've said that, I've left off an employee that you have, which is your part-timers. It's good for your part-timers to be somewhat of an expert and really learn the areas that they can help and build that brand loyalty. And when I talked about earlier in one of the other videos, if you do have a champion, that champion needs to make the effort, schedule out some time where you're transferring that knowledge to everybody on the team, right? Or at least helping them to get started in the idea of them being an expert. But your part-timers are not there enough to make this work for you. And so I've always, and you know, I've had some people who are like, well, I got this great part-timer and they really are expert in this thing. And I'm like, then consider making them full-time. Because a part-timer's not there enough to really build loyalty around and build your brand around and not really be a champion. Now, I've also mentioned that you could pull out an outside expert and build an event around them, but it's gonna be once in a year, maybe twice, because that person's not there. Once you take away that goodie from your populace of people that are looking for you, right? Once you've pulled away that champion and you said, oh, but they're not really here, it makes you less valuable as a brand. So you need the people that are the experts, the champions, the mini rock stars that I talked about. They need to be full-time people or owners or managers or co-managers because they're there enough to matter. Anyway, we'll catch up in the next video. Thanks.